the Manchester Arena. Thank you to Liam Smith for giving us two of the best nights that we've had. Incredible. I think everyone knows that wasn't the Liam Smith we know. He had a really tough preparation, but he didn't want to let anyone down, not making any excuses, but I know how hard it's been. He'll be gutted tonight. But yeah, I want to say thank you from boxing and the fans and the media for giving us two unbelievable nights. Questions for Liam?
Hey, Liam, Radio Raheem, it didn't look like you could get off really at all tonight. Why was that?
Exactly what you just said, to be fair, Raheem. I just couldn't get off. I feel just the weight cuts just took a toll on me, I think, from the minute the back injury to the minute the rescheduled date. It was a race against time. From our point of view, the deadline, Chris maybe would have walked away from the rematch. So it was always a race against time anyway, and I feel it just obviously played its part. You didn't have to be a genius to see I was flat from 40 seconds into the fight. You know what I mean? So I just couldn't get going. I feel the weight killed me.
Had you rolled your ankle later in the fight?
Yeah, I rolled it around 2 or 3, I think. Yeah, but I say it was even the ankle part too. I've done that before in fights. It was more just like being flat that killed me.
When did the injury stop? Was it a recurring injury, the back injury?
The which, mate?
The injury you were talking about, was it just the back injury from before? Or
Yeah, no, the back. I mean, from the way from the back injury last time to when I got over the back injury, I cut 42 pounds. I feel it just took a toll on my body in this last week.
Liam, were you surprised that Chris Eubank had to get such a this fight any different than the first fight?
No, it was just like I said before. That's what frustrated me because it looked like Chris was great, and I was like, Chris was exactly the start of that fight, exactly how we started the last fight, but then got more confident because he was not being countered and not being, the counters I was trying to throw was miles away, too slow, going over the top of his head.
Liam, do you think?
So he got more confident, do you know what I mean? And obviously, you can keep throwing, if nothing's coming back, you can throw and throw and throw. So that's why I feel Chris got confidence, because he knew nothing was really coming back. I just didn't have it in me to counter. So, someone's not countering you, or throwing back, or even throwing when you throw, you get more confidence, so you let more and more shots go. But I feel he started the fight exactly how he started the last one.
Obviously, there was a little excuse with the ankle. I don't use that as an excuse, but will this be not for a throwing fight?
No, definitely not an excuse. My ankle, like I said, I've done my ankle before in fights, and definitely not an excuse, so don't run with that one. And no, as I said before, just flat from the get-go. Chris was sharp from the get-go. Chris is night tonight. I won't make no excuses like blaming no ankles. But yeah, it's 1-1 now, so we'll see what happens next.
Liam, did you feel any pressure going into the fight with Chris?
Pressure is in what? What type of pressure?
Obviously you were the quote-unquote underdog going into the previous fight. You had a brilliant display in the last fight.
No, the pressure was just like I said before, besides it was a rematch with Chris, the pressure was just the race against time to make weight. I feel, a lot of people knew that. I feel Chris knew that, he mentioned it to me on the way in. But that's all, the only pressure was to basically make weight, because like I said before, it was like a bit of a race against time. That's the only pressure. Besides, regarding the fight, it was just a fight that I felt I had to win on the path towards the rest of my career.
What do you want to do next, Liam? I know it's just happened, but what's your kind of plan?
Yeah, obviously I'll sit down, obviously I'll have to get over this and see what's next. Obviously, like I said before, it's 1-1. I think it doesn't take a genius to see how I performed in that fight. So, we'll see what's next. Obviously, like I said before, it's 1-1. That doesn't settle nothing for me.
Were there any adjustments in the corner that they were telling you to try to make? Was there anything you were trying to do?
I'm pretty sure you did. They were telling me everything, but when I couldn't push away or I couldn't push in, I didn't have the legs to do it. So, like I said before, that's what is frustrating me a little bit, because I've got Joseph, I've got Declan, I've got Paul screaming at me to do things, and I just couldn't do it. I was just flat.
How far out, Liam? How long ago did you know that this was a real problem and you were going to come into this and struggle?
I'm not sure. I can't really put my finger on it now, but I think from the rescheduled date, it was always going to be a push. Do you know what I mean? 42 pounds, a lot of weight.
Liam, if there is a rematch, how do you approach it differently? Is it something you do different in camp? Does it need to be a different weight for you to make it?
No, definitely. Look, like I said, 160 shouldn't really is not a struggle. It was just obviously coming back off the injury, and you know, I got back in camp. We had the press conference to announce the rematch. Then we done the gloves are off. You know, train home, and I done me back the next day. So basically, at the start of the last camp, I got injured and had another 4 or 5 weeks where I couldn't do nothing. So, you know, at the start of the camp, you start camp quite heavy. I went heavier again. If that makes sense.
What I would say is what Liam's been through in this camp, I've never seen anything like it. I know he didn't want to let anyone down. We pushed and pushed the date. Chris was going to have to move on. It's no excuses, as I say, and Liam won't want to make any at all, but he went through absolutely everything to be here tonight.
No, definitely not. That's what I mean. I'm just saying that on my part. That's my performance. I'm not taking nothing away. This is obviously Chris's night. You know, I have my night in January. I celebrated it well. I'm not taking nothing away from Chris this time round. This is his night.
Where would you rank that performance, Chris, in your overall career tonight?
I'm happy with it. You know, I stuck to the game plan. You know, I boxed well. Picked my shots. I did what I was supposed to do, what I said I was going to do.
Do you feel that you grew in confidence throughout the fight?
They want to take forever to put on their shoes, want to play games. He's not that type of fighter. He's that type of fighter to come in, get his work done, and get out of there. So the first couple of days, he was like, well, I hope he liked me. But then after he started seeing the more he working, sticking to the schedule, you know, listen to what the coaches were saying to him in the gym and shit. I started getting happy. I said, we might got something. But then after you start seeing the sparring and every single sparring session that he did, he improved. Every single one.
Yep.
I brought in a tough kid that was tough as shit. And Chris handled his ass like a fucking baby. I was like, oh shit. You know, I warned him a couple of days. I said, man, this dude Lester Martinez is tough as fuck.
Now, you warned me the day as I was walking into the ring. As I'm getting ready to, the bell's about to start. I was like, by the way, he's gonna come on. He's gonna come on. I was like, oh, thanks for telling me.
But when I seen him with that performance, man, I was like, I was fucking happy as shit. I was happy. And one thing about trainers, you see fighters that coming off a loss, and you know their mindset is kind of different once they're going into the next fight. But Chris' mindset was always positive, work hard, positive, work hard. And what I've seen from other fighters, I did not see once from Chris. So that's why I was confident. I kept telling everybody, watch.
Chris, how did it feel getting that encouragement from Crawford prior to the fight?
Yeah, listen, Crawford is the man right now. So having him and his team supporting is, you know, it's definitely good.
How does winning a rematch compared to just winning a big fight, Chris?
I had to fight some demons. You know, there was a lot of things to prove. You know, people saying I'm shot, people saying I don't have it anymore, I'm too old. Chin punch resistance is gone. All these things I'm seeing, and you know, I had to live with that for six months, knowing that it wasn't true. So yeah, that was tough. You know, this is the first time I've ever been in a rematch before. But you know, like I said, I enjoy new challenges. I rise to the occasion when I have to.
Liam said his legs weren't there tonight. Could you tell in the beginning of the fight or at some point that he didn't have the same engine tonight that he had the first night?
I think after the first knockdown, I don't know, it was the third or the fourth round. I think after that, that kind of took the cells out, the wind out of his sails, and then I kind of dominated from there. Yeah.
Was there anything in the game plan that wasn't working for you tonight? It seemed like everything you were trying was successful.
Yeah, I mean, box smart. Pick your shots. I was surprised that I hit him with a flurry of punches. I don't know what round it was, and yeah, I was like, okay. I don't know. I probably punched for like 20 seconds, and he was still standing. I was like, wow, yeah, this guy's tough. This is going to be a tough cookie to crack. I'm going to crack it, but this boy is tough.
So you had him on the ropes a couple times, throwing a flurry of punches, and he was able to slip them. What were you thinking at that time?
Crafty old fox. Crafty, I said that before the fight. This guy, listen, he's a veteran. He's been there. He's been through it. He's done it. This is what we do.
What did you two? I know you went over to the corner. What did you two talk about after that? Because the first one was obviously got a little bit tasty, but this has been a really respectful fight, and then you went straight over to the champion.
I just said, listen, you're a warrior. He didn't give up. He didn't look for a way out like so many other fighters are doing these days. People are getting hurt. People are getting cut or dropped, and then they're looking for the towel. The team's looking for the towel. Or they're looking to just take a knee and listen. I don't want it anymore. It's like a guy could quit tonight. I forgot the guy's name. White Rhino. He just quit. And it's like it's becoming normal now, which is not good. So when fighters like me and Liam get in the ring and we have no quit in us, that's what boxing needs.
Chris, Conor, his immediate fight reaction, he had said that he was not impressed in the slightest. What would you say to him?
I don't know, man. Maybe the juice is still affecting his mental.
Okay.
Do you think a third fight's warranted?
Listen, it is 1-1. If the fans want to see a third fight, you know me, I don't back down from a challenge.
The world titles at 160 looks like they're going to be fragmented. Do you think the trilogy we can get, because you're both quite ranked as well, do you think you can get the French world title or world title for a trilogy fight?
Maybe. That is up to these gentlemen here. That's their job.
Okay, I'll ask them then.
Listen, I know you're all going to ask lots of questions about the next fights. I think that would be disrespectful to what we've seen this evening. We've spent a whole week here together in this wonderful city of Manchester talking about, tonight. Now we've seen the flip side of what happened in January. I think we saw promoted some huge fights with Junior since 2017. Tonight, he was the best I've ever seen him. It was in every department. Bomac has managed to put together all those different strengths of his, and it was fantastic. At the same time, Liam, what a fighter, what a warrior. It takes two to tango. It was his night in January. That's boxing. Boxing is an emotional sport. I think it's tonight. And I'm not just saying this because it's 1:15. I want to get out about answering the difficult questions, but there is no plan right now. We're going to enjoy the celebration. But Liam enjoyed his celebration in January, and Monday morning 9 AM we'll get cracking. But right now, congratulations also to Liam for his part in all this, and like I said, we saw, I think, the best Chris Eubank Jr. That we've ever seen tonight, and amazing media support all week and fantastic atmosphere as always in Manchester.
Chris, would you also say that was the best you've ever been tonight?
I felt good. I didn't eat for a day and a half before, but aside from that, everything went to plan. It was a good performance. I did what I was supposed to do. Listen to the corner, execute the game plan, and happy.
And there were a few times during the fight, between rounds, when you spoke to each other before going back to your corners. Can I ask what kind of things you said to each other during the fight itself?
Yeah, not right now.
Any other questions? Last one.
Yeah, I've got a question.
Ah. Okay. On from you, Derek.
Yeah.
So as long as it's like friendly.
Are you all waiting for the question?
Yeah, well, of course. Well, you asked, you want to ask a question, so here's your plan. Yeah.
Believe me.
Delicious TV.
You believe me?
Delicious TV. Come on, baby, you've got the best questions. Right, no questions. It's 1:15. We're done. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.